To blame others is to remain powerless. To take responsibility, to reclaim our authorship. But Peck draws a delicate line between owning too much and owning too little. The neurotic blames themselves for everything. The character disordered blames themselves for nothing. Wisdom lies in balance, recognizing where your control begins and where it ends. The third, dedication to truth. Truth for Peck is not a static concept. It's a living process. It means looking reality in the face even when it terrifies us. It means refusing to live inside comforting illusions, because truth is not safe, but it's real, and reality is the only ground upon which love and growth can stand. The fourth tool, balancing. To grow, we must continually let go of outdated beliefs, rigid habits, and identities that no longer fit who we're becoming. It's the art of dying before we die, releasing the old self to make room for the new discipline. Then is not punishment, it's liberation. It's the art of saying yes to growth even when it hurts. Love, Peck says, is the will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing one's own or another's spiritual growth. Notice, love is not a feeling. It's a choice, a conscious act of will. We live in a world obsessed with falling in love, that electric high, that chemical surge that feels eternal but fades with time. Peck calls that an illusion, a form of temporary insanity. Real love, he says, begins when the fantasy ends. To stand in love is harder than to fall, because standing in love requires discipline. The willingness to nurture, to forgive, to stay present even when the feelings fade. It is not about possession, it is about participation. True love demands effort, not control, not dependency, but the daily work of seeing another person not as an object, but as a soul in evolution. When two people commit, not just to each other, but to mutual growth, love becomes alchemy. It transforms both souls into something more conscious, more whole, more divine. But that kind of love requires courage. Because to truly love someone, you must first confront the illusions you hold about yourself. And so love becomes a mirror, one that reflects not only beauty, but brokenness.